Axe.
Out there.
Yeah, I mean, look at Fenrir right now. He's trying to get the right click on. Oh,
Can they get the block here, Yoki? Yeah, they're going to be able to get the call right away, but it looks like Fenrir is also blocked out. He gets a little bit of room to move, but still the right clicks are there, and first blood going to Yoki. What a great start for this offlaner, who's now already going to have boots and potentially...
It works out for him.
Disruption, Yoki is going to be able to get the call. Well, actually stunned up first, and Hal will get the distance away from Yoki to make sure, not in range. Battle Hunger is going to go out. Yoki is actually having his mana drained out. They turn open wounds, but it's going to be enough damage with the extra damage out from Soul Catcher. Fenrir comes in. They do have the Storm Spirit TPing in, trying to help the kill onto Yoki. Yoki's just trying to chase down Fenrir, won't be able to close that gap, and will now just kind of be locked in the corner where he will end up going down eventually here. Is he going to be able to get the call on F? Oh, he gets it! Oh my god! Provides the upset. The juke through the jungle gives him the space to surprise FY. Meanwhile, they also managed to get the Disruptor a kill onto Ice there in that top lane while we're following the bottom action.
And that's so like Yoki's got 34 CS with 3 kills. One at bottom.
Yeah, the Resolution's already making the rotation over. He gets the quick hex out, but he's still probably going to be going down. Yoki's actually going to try and get the additional kill by catching Hao at the same time. The Axes managed to pick up the kill on the Lion, but can they get Hao as well? The spins go out, and they manage to chop off his head. Another one going down, but Ice at the same time. He managed to get a kill on the Disruptor, the top lane. Every single time Ice is either dying or getting kills. Being Empire making some heavy commitment past that tier 1, but simply put, Vici Gaming can't punish them.
Ice is actually really slowed, but Resolution doesn't seem like he wants to go for this, and on the backside.
Yeah, he's trying to get onto Resolution right now. The snowball is going to come in. The Disruption will help out, but as he comes back out, the Static Remnant should be enough damage, and Empire don't really have a response as they're in the river. They realize that they're too far forward. Oh, they actually get the right click, picking off the Shadow Demon. Now Yoki is blocked away. What a beautiful setup from Ice. And sure enough, it took a little while, but finally Vici Gaming do manage to punish Empire for being so aggressive and diving deep past that tier 1 tower. Axe and the Beastmaster, things looking good for Empire. Silent still getting caught here. The Black Hole is going to hold him in now. Hal trying to get on the other side, but a beautiful Disruption will save him from the right place as well as that snowball is coming in. Silent drops the ultimate, trying to slow down Hal as much as possible. Will be able to keep one step ahead of him. The damage is not quite enough. He will live, and now Hal may actually die. Always Want to Fly gets another poison, but it's not going to be enough. Ice actually dropping low. Another poison put on him. Always Want to Fly. Can you land that extra one? He throws it out. It lands. Ice, he's going to die. Nicely played by Always Want to Fly, but Hal, he wants some vengeance. He's going to be able to get on top of that support. Right click, gets the kill. Can he get out, though? The Soul Catcher is on him. It's not enough damage. He will get away. Empire not rotating fast enough to get a return around kill, because, as always, the dangerous game here, my friend. He's trying to get to FY, but he knows. He's like, oh, this was the wrong play. The best he can hope for is getting a kill on FY, and he does get it. The Axes go out. Not really worth it. Maybe it is. As Hal slows down, he's already popped the Rage, and Silence right on top of it with Rocket Barrage, but here comes the rebuttal. Vici Gaming is going to be able to steamroll through that one. Silent. Vici Gaming are realizing, I think they're adapting pretty well, right? They go, hey, Empire, they're diving past towers a lot. They're bringing a lot of heroes into the fold to go for these kills. Let's group up a little bit, and you know, a hell of a response there in the top lane. Still a fine trade-off, though, I would say, for Empire. 2 for 2.
It's caught in the call.
They're going to go for Hal here. Whoa. Disruption, instead to get the Purge, holding Hal in. The Rage is going to run out soon with that ultimate being dropped by the Gyrocopter. It'll get him low, but can't slow him down enough. FY at the same time is on the front fold. They do have the snowball in onto a Aloha Dance. Ooh, good disruption now from Always Want to Fly. Can they get off the Static Storm? Nicely placed. Fenrir on top of that with the impales, but Yoki comes in from the side, able to get the chop, and will take out Hal. Trying to go for a third one, and Super low on mana is not escaping. Gyrocopter is actually the one who picks up that kill. Good to spread around the kill gold either way, but still dominant showing out from Empire.
Losing Ice. He's hit by the boar. He's actually going for the move.
Yeah, he tries to make the play out. Snowball through to Resolution. He's still thrown down by the Battle Hunger. Yoki, though, without that Blink Dagger, is not going to be able to catch up. They do get the hold on Resolution. Actually, he's just going to have to TP out. Ice is on the mark with these Ice Shards.
Yeah, that was actually sick. He was slowed by the boar. If he had the call hit on him, he would have 100% died, but he makes the play there.
Looking even better in experience, but rotation out from Empire. 2-man smoke up. See if they can't find somebody. It's going to be Hal and Fenrir. They get the call, and they're going to be able to lock down at least Fenrir. Hal is going to try and get out with the Magic Community, but if he's hit by this ultimate, yep, glimpse back. They don't even pop the ultimate from Talon. He already blew his. They are going to be able to get a little bit of space. Doesn't look like Empire. Lincoln, oh, nice and fast. How managed to dodge that one beautifully. Yoki is now on the way out, but the snowball's going to slow him down. The punch to the face knocks him out, but How will die to Silent. Silent overextending himself deep underneath the tower. FY Static Storm will keep him from being able to use any sort of spells there. Ice like locked in the corner up against Silent. Another Rocket Barrage should be enough to finish him off. Oh, no, he couldn't get it. Rocket Barrage gets the kill, but Super will make sure that finally that Aegis is burnt. But is it going to cost him a lot? They don't have any lockdown versus Super. He's got plenty of mana. Looks like he should get out. More TP's in. Fenrir, maybe this wasn't your play, my friend. Silent puts himself right next to the trees with a Rocket Barrage takes him out. Triple kill for Resolution, 15-26, and it's looking like, Blitz, that Empire are going to take this first game off, especially if they can get the carry again. How gets glimpsed back, but he's still got that rage to fall back on.
Yeah, and How actually pops his buyback as well, assuming that the rest of his fight is going to go on. I know, like, what Fenrir right there did look really clowny because he went in, but he expected everybody else to come in. This might be too aggressive by Vici.
Yeah, How trying to man up against Silent, but he's got way too many stats, and if he slowed down any further, the boar is keeping him in check. Fortunately, though, well, they do actually get a nice icicle shards. Once again, he pulls in Super, but oh, that Glimmer Cake, such a pesky item. Very nicely played by Aloha Dance, saving his ally and peeping away to save himself.
Yeah, now How's buyback doesn't pay off at all, and he's getting progressively further behind in farm. And again, the Storm Spirit, now he's trying to transition into the Bloodstone. I think this is the correct choice considering the pace of the game. You just need to get into a farm battle, right? Like, even if Orchid would have been better 8 minutes ago, you have to just go for the Bloodstone. Get it as quick as you can.
The Disruption gonna buy. Always want to fly some time, but this is a sacrifice. If he can actually set up a lot for Silent, no, Silent says, nope, I'm out. There's too many members of Vici Gaming unless I get some help. And they do manage to lock out Silent. Resolution helps get that kill. The black hole going on to Silent, but he's already got Ice, and they're simply not at his damage. Ice. He's actually going down. Silent is gonna almost fall. The Finger of Death, not quite enough to finish him off. The Enigma will go down. Fenrir also to fall. Man, Vici Gaming just cleaned up one after another. Fenrir gets a little bit of space, but it seems like eventually one of these abilities is going to hit him. It's going to be the Glimpse. 4 down, and only How alive. There's no way he defends a tier 2 by himself, and Empire could even think about potentially poking uphill a little bit.
And how many games have you seen where Vici actually get overrun like this? Like, typically they're the ones that are the aggressors that do a lot, but it just feels like there's not a whole lot that can be done right now to stop this.
Poor Aloha Dance. Never mind. Again,
poor Aloha Dance.
Yeah, poor Aloha Dance. He's actually going to be able to get the kill onto How with the glimpse back, and hold in. How falls. He tried to just clear out some of those creeps infested inside the Necronomicon, clear through the wave, maybe get a pick off on the support, but it cost him dearly. Another death there. The blink forward, going to be able to catch Ice. He gets the Walrus Punch onto Yoki, and they do snowball to the side, try to get away, but held in by the kinetic field. Aloha Dance and always want to fly. The two supports are just playing superb here in this game number 1 against Vici Gaming.
Yeah, and Empire, is this going to be the first game that Vici actually losing this patch? It's starting to look like it right now.
Yeah, they managed to get the call. Super's going to go down again. They have still the Roar from Resolution to lock down another hero. That's going to be a free kill onto Fenrir, and Empire just swarming the enemy base now. Empire has nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. 5 down, and Vici Gaming call it GG by 21.5 minutes in. An insane performance by Team Empire.
What else do you use for this? Like, dominant. Look how excited they are to take 1 game off of Vici Gaming. Like, I didn't see these guys this happy when they won MLG, but they're going insane. Like, look at that. They're just like, the hands are up and they're like, oh my god, we did it. And it's not even just the fact that they beat them, it's the fashion that they beat them in. Like, I'm excited for them. They just completely wrecked what I would say that is the best team in the world. Like, the game actually didn't even look close at all.
Yeah, I mean, this whole entire tournament has been kind of the storyline of, oh, Vici Gaming, they're the team to beat, In the very first game they play against Empire.
Sand King.
Uses it just to pick up a deny and a little bit of decay. Nothing major out of that top lane. Snowball right through 2 of them. Fenrir is going to be potentially a first blood. Another right click. Aloha Dance claims it. Now Silent does drop quite low. FY though with just 1 burrow strike. Couldn't do enough damage, and now he's on the run. Potentially going to go down. Aloha Dance still needs another 5 seconds for that snowball, so instead they just do some damage to How. Make him burn through some regen. So gonna spoil, well, not spoil this smoke gank is still We do have Silent caught out. He's trying to get off the ultimate, but of course the Cold Snap will do its work, not allowing him to get it off. And of course the EMP's also slowing him down. Now How also rotated down to this bottom lane. He's going to get an additional kill onto Always Wanna Fly thanks to the slow. Vici Gaming, I think they've read Empire very well. Despite the fact that Empire were ahead, they know that Empire, right? They're just running 3 or 4 heroes into Empire right away, saying, hey, we're going to bring blowouts out. And Ice is going to get wiped out here pretty quickly, but Yoki is still caught, will be blown up by the EMP. Aloha Dance now going to be slowed down as well, just has enough for a snowball, which may delay his death, but it looks like he's going to fall no matter what. He's got the urn ticking down on him, but Resolution, unless he does something big here, they get the stun onto Super, maybe they can get the turnaround kill, and they do. Invoker falls thanks to Resolution's pickup. Now Silent gets the nuke onto How with the slow on the boar as well. How is going to go down. He doesn't have a doppelganger. There's no way out of this one. 7-7, 11.5 minutes in, and Empire, I was going to say, Vici Gaming hit pretty hard with like bringing 4 heroes to these fights and just kind of overwhelming Empire, but it seems like Empire
for this tier 1 tower. And I think that with this, I think this should be a tier 1 tower down, but maybe not with Super coming in.
Well, the snowball goes down, dodges some of it. He's going to grab Resolution just before the EMP, and that is huge. No, actually the Burrow Strike comes in, FY stuns up both of them. The Ice Shards go out, but it's not enough to kill Super just yet on the left-hand side. Oh, what a steal from Fenrir. He gets the ultimate for Yoki, turns it around and kills one, gets the other. FY held in place by the Bane. Unfortunately, Fenrir, nothing he can do about that one. His support buddy will end up going down to sleep on Fenrir. Looks like they're going to back away. How does get the kill on the Tusk at the same time. Backing out, Always Wanna Fly, not going to be caught by Fenrir, who had no mana in the first place. A 3-for-4 exchange. A lot of that, though, coming down to the big play from Fenrir. This guy right here, stealing Sonic Wave and turning it around on Empire.
It feels like it takes too long for Empire's heroes to be able to kill Vici's heroes, and they've 4-man smoked over here, and
They get a good enough catch here. They've got the Luna ultimate. Super is going to be the first one. Hit smoke pop on Tornado, but the snowball comes through. They pop the ultimate out from Silent to Ice. Gets off the tombstone, though. They're trying to focus down, and they will get Super. Meanwhile, the Fiend's Grip on Fenrir. They'll get 2. Ice will make it a 3rd. FY, the only hope to get out of this one, but he is locked down by the urn of the damage coming in. He's not going to be able to get out. How is still dishing out a good amount of damage on Always Wanna Fly, but the snowball will save him, redirecting the damage onto that runner, and How will be the last to fall. A complete wipe there as Vici Gaming only pick up the Beastmaster. An excellent smoke gank there from Empire.
Yeah, and you notice what they do? They make sure that something is on top of the Sand King at all times, so they don't get too over-aggressive, ignore him, and then FY comes in with a big epicenter.
True.
You haven't seen that this entire game. Like, he hasn't had any opportunities to open up with it, and it's just Yoki blinking in super aggressively and knowing that his team is going to back him up there. And this time, they lock down Fenrir. They're like, we are not going to let you steal Sonic Wave.
Nope.
That absolutely wrecked us in that last fight. Just get him out of the way. It doesn't matter if you blow a Fiend's Grip. It's just...
And really, it's just the best is Super. Now, Tornado is going to catch Aloha Dance. EMP thrown down. He will be ordered up, unable to do much. The Glimmer Cape goes out and will manage to survive, in part thanks to the sleep. Now Always Wanna Fly. Well, he just pays for it dearly. Tries to save his ally's support, but ends up going down alongside him. 2 heroes down. Vici Gaming swarming through, hoping to be able to catch some more cores, and they just might. As Yoki is hiding himself in the corner. He's got a blink ready to go and will not get it off in time. The Burrow Strike catches him, and they get a 3rd kill. Plus they steal. This is big. Fenrir managed to get the blink. Even more mobility on this support. For the tier 3, the tier 2 in the middle lane isn't even down yet. And Empire already have to back up to play defense. Tombstone played out. No one really wants to fight into this one. They throw the boar forward to try and do damage to the Tombstone, but it's not going to be enough. That's for sure. Aloha Dance. Always Wanna Fly. Actually caught. Telekinesis blown up nice and quick. Undying Soul Rip. More than enough damage. Seems like How? Well, he put himself pretty far forward there, but no response. As they do manage to get out, now focusing down that melee racks, and it seems like Yoki, well, clears through a lot of it, but the pipe comes out at the same time, giving them even more tankiness. And Snowball rolls right through. Yoki gets a really nice screen, but it takes that Resolution. He couldn't lock him down. He got orchided up. Super's going to be able to stay up in this fight. Now Silent in the middle of everything, pops the ultimate, and there's so many units around. Can he actually get some real damage on anybody? How is on top of him still? Will be able to get that kill on Silent. Doesn't fall. They'll get the lane of racks, and it seems like Empire, they don't have buybacks. This could even not be the game, but such a crippling loss there for Empire that they may just give up right away.
Yeah, things just get worse if you're Empire, because, again, you haven't built for the late game. Yoki is kind of your best damage dealer at this point.
Oh no, another pick off Resolution. They back up and then reinsert Resolution, slow down, orchided up, and the Phantom Lancer Illusion will be able to chase him down. Always Wanna Fly, also going to be caught. Telekinesis gets him. The The only survivor being the Queen of Pain. Again, Empire only really still in this because they have their tier 2 towers up. Vici Gaming can't really do anything with these pickoffs.
Dire's top tower
And Ashiva's guard, like he's built the best utility for
Radiant's
this
middle
game.
tower.
Yeah, and I think that
fallen.
works so well with the Phantom Lancer, who has kind of naturally weak stats. Now, Silent's going to be caught. Good blink in. Telekinesis out
Radiant's middle
from
barracks
Fenrir.
are under
Leading that
attack.
fight will ensure now another lane of Rags goes down, and sure enough, there it is. Empire call it GG. Game
Radiant's
number 2
middle
goes to
barracks
Vici
has
Gaming.
fallen.
Yeah, and FY gonna throw out the celebratory ultimate, but it's not gonna mean much. As Empire, I really felt like this was their game to win as well. Like this was a game that they felt like they should have had more opportunities to win than they did.
Yeah, I completely agree. Vici Gaming managed to just ride through that kind of rough first 20 minutes. I mean, it was a significant lead. They almost like had a 5,000 gold lead there for Empire by about 25 minutes. It was looking pretty good for them, but eventually this game just got late enough. And I think a lot of that comes down to Luna, whether it was just not getting enough farm or perhaps the item choices. I mean, it was a fan of it.
Meaning.
At the same time, like, he's going to go into the, like, How can jump in with a doppelganger?
Oh, he's got no tankers.
Yeah. He's done for. Yoki, like, he can throw out the Fisher. He's waiting it out to the last second, it looks like, trying to get a block, perhaps? Nope. Okay. Gives away the first blood without even...
Like stick together, not really sure what to do, but they just hard committed.
Super's going to be caught here, the Fisher. I was going to say Fisher block will allow them to get some more right clicks in, but it's not even necessary. The burst damage. That tier 1 tower, always want to fly. Going to keep him back, though. I doubt Super's going to be able to push forward anymore. The Wisp is coming in from the side. Super does have some backup in the Witch Doctor. They're going to continue to go forward, trying to claim the super kill with just 2 supports. They almost get it. Not quite enough, but the Faithful is there. FY gets the turnaround, but his ultimate is too far away from Aloha Dance, and he will get away, and FY stuck. He has to commit to the kill on Aloha Dance. Resolution misses the avalanche, but will get the toss up here. The right clicks, an unstoppable spree as Ice just puts his hands up in the air. What can he do? How? He's going to go on to Resolution now, but of course with the Wisp still alive, there's no way you kill that Tiny. He's already tanky enough, and
Ivan at top. Ice has to be careful.
Oh, they're going to get him.
He's coming in.
Yoki has the chain stun available with the relocate. They easily clean up the kill on Ice, and this is why I was kind of showcasing Yoki's positioning earlier. He could afford to just solo into the enemy jungle because he hits a Fisher and there's a relocate to follow it up, and it's like a guaranteed kill. They relocate back to middle. They're going to head up into their jungle where they'll find Vici Gaming, but is this a fight they really want to take? They're going to try and pop Fenrir as soon as possible. The Duke will do the job, but at the same time, always want to fly. He pops the Dragon Form, not enough to get away from the lance from How. Resolution, though, is going to try and punish him as best as possible. Couple of right clicks, Yoki in position, Echo Slam, toss up, and they take down the carry of Vici Gaming for a godlike spree on Resolution.
Yeah, that's a 16-minute godlike spree. There's nobody on Vici right now that can fight him. Like, this Dragon Knight has gone the full poverty build with the multiple bracers, just trying to fill out item slots right now because what else is he going to buy at this point? And he's actually being ran out as well.
They're actually caught up to Super. Now Empire, well, there's still 2 heroes down on the side of Vici Gaming, so I guess their aggression can't really be stifled at all by Vici Gaming without enough heroes there to be able to...
Like, in every single game they've seen an Invis hero, they almost
Dire's
never have
bottom
preemptive
tower has
dust
fallen.
or...
Wow, he actually gets hit by that telekinesis with the avalanche in. They're going to be able to finish him off. Resolution right in the middle of everybody is soaking up some damage, but he's going to start backing out. He doesn't want to take too much with the Maledict. He'll let his allies clean up as Aloha Dance. Well, he ends up getting just barely away, lives through the damage of the poison from Super. Another 2-man stand up from Yoki. Super's not going anywhere, and I feel like Fenrir is probably going to go down as well. Ice is here to help out, but Yoki blinks ahead of Fenrir. Even with that slow auto attack, it doesn't really matter. Fenrir completely blocked out. His line of retreat is gone. 4 heroes out from Vici Gaming, and all 5 up still from Team Empire.
And again,
just shows a display of dominance that can't really be stopped. Super is going to be able to dodge the avalanche, but he won't be able to dodge the stun. They do get a good ravage, 3-man, but they don't have any follow-up. There's just no damage. They're just going to continue to beat in Super's face. Fenrir is here to try and help out with some heals, but Ice is going to go down. There's just nothing stopping Resolution. He literally does not have a single dent in him. He's a giant rock man, for God's sake. They're going to be able to chase down Fenrir now with a slow of silent 1, 2, 3, now a 4th, and it looks like that is going to be the end. FY ends up falling as the last rampage for Empire.
Radiant's
Hopefully
bottom
FY's going
tower.
to give it to him. And that's
no,
it. Empire. Oh, wow. Empire, though,
Oh man,
What an upset.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is they just look how excited they're actually going.
Look at Aloha dance. He's like, that's right.
I've never seen like a
CIS
team.
Dota.
Yeah, they're getting so hyped right now, and they should be. Like, they just beat whatever the closest to a favorite to TI is. Like, before this match, almost everybody was saying, okay, easy 2-0 for Vici. Like, yeah, there's like not even a question. A lot of people on Reddit Team Liquid, they were like, okay, Vici got this, and I would have agreed with them. But I mean, Empire, the 2 games they